Hi, thank you for agreeing to participate in the MASH study.
We are interested in understanding interactions between anger, aggression, stress, and your hormones. We want to measure certain hormones, such as cortisol and testosterone. Both of these hormones are influenced by stress. However, they occur throughout our bodies under normal, non-stressful conditions. To measure these hormones, we're going to have you collect some saliva samples. These saliva samples must be taken at very specific times of the day, otherwise the quality of the data will be compromised. That is why it is very important that you follow these instructions carefully and let us know if you have any questions.
Here are your 2 saliva kits for the next 2 days. In each kit, you will find 4 vials with 4 straws for you to drool into. You will also find a set of instructions and a timesheet for you to record when you took each sample. You can ignore the number at the top of the vials. This is simply an ID number so that your name is not connected to the samples. If you take a look at the side of the vials, you will find Day 1's kits labeled as D1 Wake, D1 30 Minutes A, D1 30 Minutes B, and D1 Bed. Day 2's kits are labeled similarly, with D2 indicating the second day. It is critical that you do not eat anything, do not drink anything, or brush your teeth 30 minutes before taking each sample. Before bed, place the saliva kit next to your bed so that it's there for you the second you wake up. As soon as you wake up in the morning, while you're still in bed, take the vial labeled Sample 1. Allow saliva to accumulate in your mouth and pool under your tongue. Sometimes it's helpful to imagine chewing food and even move your jaws gently. After some saliva has pooled under your tongue, gently pass this saliva into the vial by passively drooling into the straw until you have filled it up to a little bit past the 1 ml mark. Importantly, we don't want your saliva to be very bubbly or thick, so you should avoid doing things like spitting, swishing saliva around in your mouth, and blowing into the straw. Dispose of the straw and close the cap tightly. Now set an alarm on your phone for 30 minutes. Record the time that you just took the first sample on your timesheet. Place the first saliva sample in your freezer. You may get ready for your day, but please do not eat, drink, or brush your teeth just yet. When your alarm rings after 30 minutes, you'll be taking 2 more samples. Take the vials labeled Sample 2 and Sample 3 and take 2 samples in succession. Remove the straws, close the lids, and place these in the freezer with your first sample. You may now go on with your day. You will take your last sample right before bed. Remember, please do not eat, drink, or brush your teeth for 30 minutes before you collect your sample. Take the vial labeled Sample 4 and passively drool through the straw into the vial. Like the others, remove the straw, close the cap, and place this in your freezer with the other samples. Make sure your Day 2 saliva kit is next to your bed so that you can repeat this whole process again tomorrow. Finally, if anything goes wrong with the collection, like you forgot to take a sample or take a sample in the wrong vial, please let us know. We can work together to problem solve these issues so that we have the most accurate data possible.